Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel or series videos. In this video I'll be updating you on unfortunate love. Guess what? Anjana, Gautam's mom, reveals Ahana's pregnancy truth in front of everyone. As she informed everyone, Ahana is pregnant. You need to watch till the end to find out what happened. Please subscribe to this channel and don't forget to click on the notification button to be notified anytime I drop a new video. Please like this video, download this video, share this video, give it a thumbs up. Tell me what you feel about this video in the comment section. Let's go. The episode starts with Rishi hearing Lakshmi's voice. Barinda catches Lakshmi and keeps hand on her mouth. Rishi thinks Lakshmi might be walking and thinks to go and check. Neelam calls Rishi and asks him to call the electricity department and also to get the inverter repaired. Rishi says, I will call. He comes to the kitchen and thinks Lakshmi's voice came from here. Barinda is taking Lakshmi outside forcibly. Rishi finds Lakshmi's slippers there and gets worried. Malishka calls Barinda, but he's not picking the call. Malishka thinks if Barinda has switched off the lights. She thinks if Rishi catches him, then Barinda will say the truth. And Rishi will not like to hear my name. She says then Lakshmi will get Rishi back and her destiny will support her like always. She says, I won't let this happen. Rishi calls Lakshmi. Neelam says, why lights haven't come till now? Karishma says, what happened to inverter? Neelam says, today is bad. She says Ahana left engagement and then Rishi and Lakshmi's marriage couldn't be done. Karishma says Lakshmi is pregnant with Barinda's child. Then why divorce couldn't happen? Neelam says she would have acted and convinced the judge. Karishma says, yes, what did Lakshmi do to convince her? Neelam says, judge is partial being a woman. Verinda says, don't talk about all this and let this engagement happen. Karishma says, Bai is right. We shall think about what to do about Lakshmi after the engagement. Neelam sees Malishka and asks why is she sweating. Malishka says she is upset with Rishi's behavior. Neelam blames Lakshmi and asks her to calm down. Barinda takes Lakshmi out forcibly. Rishi comes out and hits Barinda with the stick. Barinda attacks Rishi. Rishi hits him and tries to move marks from his face. Barinda hits him. He attacks Rishi with the knife. Rishi stops and hits him. He tries to face his face. Barinda tries to get the knife and thinks if Rishi loves Lakshmi more than me, he is helping her even after the divorce. Lakshmi stops Rishi, thinking about Pandit Ji's words. Barinda runs and thinks to take revenge from Rishi, says Lakshmi is his. Rishi says, I will catch him. How dare he touch you? Lakshmi says, you will not go behind him. He is having a knife in his hand. She asks him not to go. Rishi says, okay. She says, maybe he is a thief and came inside thinking it's a marriage house. Rishi says, we will see CCTV footage. Lakshmi says, he will look the same like he was looking now. Rishi says, why you came out with him? Lakshmi says, he held me and threw the frying pan. Rishi says, I heard and came to see you. He asks her to take care and says he will not be there to take care of her always. Lakshmi says, you are there to take care of me. He says he heard as she said loudly. Lakshmi says she's not wearing slipper and will go inside. She sleeps. He sees blood on the ground and asks her to sit. Lakshmi sits on the bench. He asks her to show her foot. Lakshmi asks him not to touch her foot. Rishi insists to see and keeps her foot on his knee. She thinks, don't care for me so much, how I will handle myself. There are so many memories already. Rishi cleans the injury. Lakshmi thinks she doesn't want to end their marriage and don't want to go away from him and wants to end the distance between them. Rishi looks at her. He says, you make me do so much hard work. Lakshmi asks why. He says, you see me and think, do this all the time, and asks her to say what she thinks. Lakshmi asks if you didn't come to know this time. Rishi says, you might be thinking that you are accident prone when you are with me. He says, let's go inside. I will apply ointment. He holds her hand and asks her to come. Neelam asks the guards why the lights went and asks why inverter was not working. The guard says inverter switch was off. Verenda asks Neelam not to shout at the guards and says, I know that you are tensed about Ahana's engagement. Everyone sees Lakshmi and Rishi about to come inside holding hands. Neelam asks Lakshmi to stop and says, you will not come inside. Rishi goes inside and tries to talk to her. Neelam says, enough, you will not say a word. She says everything was happening good, but everything became inauspicious because of her. She says this girl's presence is inauspicious and says if she wants to come inside, then she shall come after Ahana's engagement. Anjana comes there with Gautam and says engagement is not happening. Neelam asks, what do you mean? Karishma says Mahurat is there still. Anjana asks them to ask Ahana and says nothing is left for engagement. Karishma asks Ahana to say. Neelam turns to Rishi and says everything is getting ruined due to Lakshmi. Anjana says no and tells that whatever blame Lakshmi took on her head was of Ahana. She says Ahana is pregnant. Neelam, Ayush, Verenda, Daddy, and Karishma gets shocked. I like it the way their names are coming. Oh my God, this is interesting. Anjana says she's pregnant with her ex-lover and the limit is she wants to keep the baby. Neelam says we will not bear it if you forcefully accuse our daughter. Anjana says you are the one forcefully accusing Lakshmi. She feels pity on her. Malishka looks on as she knows the truth already. Anjana asks them to ask Ahana. Karishma asks Ahana, what is this? Neelam says Anjana is having a misunderstanding and I am sure Lakshmi would have done something. Rishi says this is the truth and says Lakshmi is not pregnant, but Ahana is pregnant. Ayush says my sister is not pregnant. Lakshmi is pregnant. Sonia says this can't happen. Ahana cries. Ayush says Ahana is saving Lakshmi. He shouts at Lakshmi to tell everyone that she is pregnant and not Ahana. He holds her hand and asks her to come. Lakshmi is still standing outside. Malishka thinks her plan ruined. Truth came out. Verenda says we all saw Lakshmi's report. Sonia asks, why are you supporting Lakshmi? Ahana shouts and says, I am not saving her, but she has saved me. She goes to Verenda and shows the real report. She says Lakshmi got her name written to save her and took all the blame on herself. She says I should have told you all and tells her Lakshmi supported me to keep this baby. Rishi hugs Ahana. Anjana asks Gautam to come. Gautam asks her to listen. They walked out. Lakshmi looks on. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come back for more updates from your favorite Z Word series.